Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 8th to the 15th of September. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, my dear Aquarians, what I am seeing is that many of you might have started off the week in our 2 of Swords energy, and I just feel that there could be something going on in your life that just feels too big, too overwhelming, and you might have just shut off or closed down, not wanting to address it, not wanting to look at it, blindfold on, swords up, protecting your heart. It could be, my dear Aquarians, one of your most important relationships is in big trouble. Maybe you had a huge fight with a sibling, or you and your partner aren't speaking at the moment. This could be that you've got some financial struggles, but something just felt so big you didn't want to look at it and deal with it. Now, the great news is, Aquarius, at the beginning of the week, whatever this is for you, with 6 of Wands sitting above it, it tells us you're going to find a solution, whether it sorts itself out naturally or you come forward and you deal with it. It does not matter. The outcome is the energy of 6 of Wands, which tells me that you are able to overcome any obstacle or challenge that might have frightened you and might have made you really feel as though I'm never going to get out of this situation. You see your way forward, and not only that, I see you taking action, organizing everything, putting it all into place and feeling as though, right, job well done, I feel great, I feel accomplished, let's get the show on the road. So a really strong and positive way to begin the week. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have got Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Now, Aquarius, you are coming through under this message, presenting as Queen of Cups. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Cups I'm speaking about. So we see you here, very emotionally mature, wise, connected to your feelings, and you're very in tune with the feelings and emotions of the people around you. As you can see, our Queen is looking intently at the cup, and I feel, my dear Aquarians, this week you're taking stock of what is important to you emotionally, and especially what 10 of Cups represents to you right now. Now, 10 of Cups is our happily ever after card. So it's something we are working towards and striving towards that is of utmost importance to us right now. And remember, this changes and adjusts as we move through life. But ask yourself, my dear Aquarians, what do you want right now? This is your 10 of Cups energy, because we see that you have everything within you emotionally, in terms of your wisdom, in terms of looking at the big picture, to make this now a reality. And I see you giving this a lot of time and attention, because we see you believing that this is possible, this is viable, and you want it now to become a reality. So, my dear Aquarians, that being said, this is incredibly positive, so I do not foresee any big challenges. coming through for you this week. Let us move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we've got the Devil and the Knight of Wands. Now this is good to see, Aquarius. Spirit wants you to know that if you have felt this energy of the Devil in any way, and for some of my Aquarians, this could even be connected to this energy over here, but this could even be bigger, and this could have even been going on a longer time, where you felt trapped, stuck, chained, and this could have been in a situation or in a relationship where you felt that you could not be yourself, Aquarius, where you were bogged down, you were chained because of lack of money, because of where you're living, because of being involved with a toxic partner or having a toxic boss. And this is truly the energy of having our light dimmed. Spirit wants you to know that this week you are going to have an opportunity, Aquarius, to take your hands, which are free, and release yourself from those chains around your neck and move into the energy of Knight of Wands. Now this for me, Aquarius, is that you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see your way out. So it's also this energy of just not being able to realize there is a way out. And my dear Aquarians, this is completely natural. When we are in this energy and we have all this dark energy around us, it's hard to see the way out. But something is happening this week with our Six of Wands, our Ten of Cups, and our Knight of Wands, that you are going to see light, possibility, options that you never saw before. And with Knight of Wands energy, you're not going to sit back. You're not going to hesitate. You're going to move forward at a wonderful pace and say, yes, I'm in. I'm out of any situation that is holding me back, suppressing me and keeping me down in any way. And I'm moving right out and into my bright future. Now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we've got Death and the King of Wands coming through. Now, my dear Aquarians, this is going to be incredibly exciting for you. First and foremost, Death is coming in and confirming for us the end of the Devil energy and the end of Two of Swords as you move into this incredibly positive energy. Death is final. When this energy goes, it's gone for good and it will not rear its head again. There is a wonderful transformative energy happening for you, and you're going to feel as though the sun is coming out, a new day is dawning for you. There is somebody coming through presenting here as King of Wands. Now this could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I'm speaking about. And my dear Aquarians, this could be somebody in your life, or it could be somebody new coming into your life. This is a strong energy, being a king, and they are dynamic. They've got a great personality. They're adventurous. They're entrepreneurial. They're spontaneous. And I think this person is your unexpected blessing as they come into this week as a breath of fresh air, confirming that you're letting go of the past and you, my dear Aquarius, are moving in to this new day where things are looking so good and so positive. This could be a new romantic partner coming in, or your existing romantic partner coming in and stepping up their game in some way. This could be your boss asking you if you want that dream relocation, or you go on an interview and you meet King of Wands and the interview goes brilliantly. Whoever King of Wands is for you, they're going to have such a wonderful and strong impact on your week. And it's also going to be a very big sign for you that what we have seen and spoken about is in play, and this is all unfolding just the way it's meant to. Moving on and looking at the possible energy at the end of the week, and we've got Queen of Wands and Three of Cups. Now, Aquarius, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Wands. We saw you under your possible challenges coming through with high emotional IQ and wisdom and intuition as you focused on and moved into your Ten of Cups. At the end of the week, we see you presenting as Queen of Wands. Now, Aquarius, when we get the Queen and the King of the same suit of the tarot coming in, it speaks to us of a divinely blessed relationship that could have twin flame and soulmate energy about it. And this doesn't only have to be in a romantic relationship. This could be with a friend, with a business partner. You could have this relationship with a family member, a boss, or even a colleague. But we see you feeling as though you are now on top of your game. Queen of Wands also has that dynamic energy about her. She's a go-getter. She doesn't sit back. She speaks from the heart, and she works and co-creates with spirit. What I do see, my dear Aquarians, is that there are going to be lots of reasons for you to celebrate, to call in King of Wands or the Soul Tribe at the end of the week. Get out and about, do things that you enjoy, and really rejoice and celebrate all this wonderful energy and transformation that we've seen taking place for you. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Right, let us see now what Aquarius's angels would like to share, please. And you have got let go. Now, my dear Aquarians, this energy of let go is directly connected to death. It's time for you to let go of this devil energy, whether it was a situation or a relationship, and this energy of being so overwhelmed and afraid at what was happening. Your angels want you to know that the key aspect now to manifesting what you desire is to ask for what you want and then release it to your angels. You, my dear Aquarians, have such incredible energy coming your way that there is no time now to dwell on what happened. Let it go and make space for all this wonderful energy that's about to come in. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.